Hey there, kiddies. It's Jeremy with the Backyard Bourbon Broadcast. This is episode 11. We're talking a little bit of music, a little 1980s, late 1980s, early 90s music. Actually, early 80s music. This is episode 11. Hope you enjoy it. Hey there, Backyardigans. It's Jeremy with episode 11. And Liam. Hey, can you say hi? What'd you say? That's Liam, the Bernese Mountain Dog. Liam, the Bernese Mountain Dog. Liam, the therapy dog. You can find him on social media. What an incredible dog. I couldn't even, invent a better dog than Liam. If you've never seen a Bernese Mountain Dog, look them up. They are the best breed. I swear, the best breed on the planet of dogs. They are the most beautiful, most striking, most well-behaved dogs. I haven't even heard of a dog as well-behaved as Liam James. Yeah, and that's right, he's got a middle name. But, wow, what a great breed. What a great dog. Liam is just a great dog. He is part of the therapy dog team here at Oklahoma State. And it takes a little bit of work. Getting him to and from events, and a lot of dedication on his part and mine to get him there and see people. And well, let's just be honest, sometimes you're not in the mood to greet people or smile, but honestly, when you see how well students interact with a dog, especially students that have left their dogs at home to come to college, or I think equally impressive is when students that have no experience with dogs actually interact with the dog and see, oh, okay, I get it why dogs are cool. With Liam, it's just fantastic. So I have no idea where I was going with that. That was he was at the door pawing, and I decided to include him in the broadcast. So what a great dog, great breed, great dog. Anyway, how's it going? It's episode 11, and just enjoying a smooth glass of bourbon, and hope you're doing fine. Again, with the Jim Beam Black, it's very good, very tasty, smooth bourbon, everything you'd want, so no complaints there. This episode, I was working out. Believe it or not, I do work out. Well, I guess I term it as working out. Somebody else may not term it as such, but I do. At any rate, it's funny listening to songs, listening to music, and how some songs are just able to push you over the edge when you got nothing left in the tank and you got some really good music cranking. Man, that it's amazing to me that just a sound can push you over the edge and push you farther than you thought you could even go. My wife years ago ran a 5K, and she'd been training with a friend every day. They'd been, training for a 5K, and it's not a marathon, but it's longer than I've run, and they're training for this 5K, and the day of the 5K, or maybe a couple days before, the friend has to tap out. Wasn't able to compete in the 5K because she heard something. I can't remember. My wife, being the trooper she is, she's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. This is in Casper, Wyoming, when we lived up there. And she didn't have a friend to run with her. And I said, you know what, honey, here, I hand her my phone. It's got all sorts of music on it. I was like, just be careful, because the playlist I have created is a pretty powerful playlist. And it had AC/DC, and it's got Metallica on it, and it's got some really charged up U2 songs. And if that doesn't get you going, then you and I don't have much in common. But I said, just be careful with it. She plugs it in. She starts running to my playlist, and she couldn't help herself. She's just like launching up these hills. And this 5K, I think it kind of started very hilly area. And boy, when the day was done, when she got done with the 5K about 30 minutes later, she was sore. And as the day progressed, she got even sorer, because the music just pushed her, and so it's just funny to me that music can push you. And I got to thinking, as I was working out a couple days ago, some of my favorite songs, like 20 years later, 30 years later, they're still just able to amp you up if you're in the right mood, And one of those songs is Drop Dead Legs, Van Halen. Back in Black, AC/DC. Man, it just, Drop Dead Legs are down, 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 down. Eddie Van Halen is like the guitar player in my mind. And his personal issues and things after the breakup with Sammy Hagar set aside, he's still the epitome of a guitar player. He is an inventor. He is got an incredible God-given gift to play guitar. He's an incredible rhythm guitar player. Don't even worry about the lead guitar stuff, which made, by the way, every other lead guitarist jealous and go, what is that guy doing? And I mean, the guy wrote the book on lead guitar. Let's talk about rhythm guitar. The guy has rhythm, funk. I mean, he played the solo in Michael Jackson's Bad before anybody even knew who Eddie Van Halen was. I mean, he's just ripping it off. And if Michael Jackson can tell you that you've got talent, I mean, you've got talent. So, Eddie Van Halen. I still remember the first time I heard Van Halen. I think it was 1983. It was before 1984 came out by Van Halen with the little cherub smoking cigarettes, which is one of the greatest album covers of all time. I went to my neighbor's house, Jamie Robbins, and you want to talk about white trash? The Robbins had it covered. Shooting guns outside their sliding glass door, coon hunting, riding four-wheelers in their backyard. This tribe knew how to redneck hardcore. For whatever reason, my mom felt it okay for me to go next door and spend an afternoon with Jamie Robbins, and that was the first time I heard 1984, and I didn't even know what I was looking at or listening to. I remember the cover. Van Halen 2 is just classic cover, classic band. It's just, wow. What a group. So Back in Black, I remember I can put myself right in the class in high school when I heard Back in Black for the first time. My best friend Miles had played it in his one speaker of a Land Rover, 1974 Land Rover, I think it was, maybe 1972, I can't remember. Anyway, just one speaker, and Angus is just lighting it up. Wow. Those are guys that can write music. The whole Def Leppard Hysteria album, I listened to that nonstop for quite possibly 2 years. No other band involved. Just Hysteria. over and over and over again. What's that song on Hysteria? Are You Excitable? And I went to Canada with band. I was a band geek, and these guys, I left my Walkman in the hotel room, and the guys that I was in the hotel room with decided to listen to what I was listening to, and they heard it was on Are You Excitable, and it's got Are You Excitable? Are you excitable? And they were like, what the hell are you listening to? Anyway, I can't even remember how that. Anyway, Def Leppard, really, man, they were one of my favorite bands, still are to this day. It's really just a music episode, just a little travel down memory lane of the late 80s, early 90s, mixed with a little bit of Jim Beam black bourbon, which is great bourbon. Hope you enjoyed this episode. This was episode 11.